Hello again. I remember 30-something years ago I was reading some research done where they put electrodes on people's heads and had them watch TV for several hours, and they were watching how their brain was producing extraordinary high levels of alpha waves. Alpha waves work at around 10 hertz, and that was interesting. They did a lot of stuff on when you have excessive alpha waves, you kind of get in a semi-hypnotic state, easily suggestible, that kind of thing. Makes advertisements work real well. But that's another video. As opposed to, you like that state, you're relaxed and all that. Beta waves, which occur around 20 or so hertz, is when you're focusing your mind on something, you're paying attention. You're active, like you're giving a speech, or you're in a debate, or you're working on something, working on your car or something, and you're thinking about what you need to do, and you got your mind geared to what you're working on. Okay? And there's a difference, alpha waves around 10 hertz, beta waves around 20 hertz. And I've noticed some things about that. There are a lot of things that cause you to get in this alpha state, watching TV, obviously, but there are other things too. And we get used to that. Children who are not given responsibilities when they're young and having expectation on them that they have to meet, putting their toys back in their toy box, taking out the trash, mowing the lawn without being told to go mow the lawn, but to pay attention on their own when they need to mow it. They're 8 years old. They ought to be able to do that. They really ought to. If a 6-year-old can milk the cow every morning and every afternoon, an 8-year-old can mow the lawn. Okay? And he can learn to pay attention to the weather and get out there, be on top of the game, not relax, playing his video games, alpha waves. But over the years of training people at work on various jobs that I've done, I've actually taken some of this research into account, because I noticed a difference between the guys that I would train who were focused on getting the job done, who were quick to want to jump in and get themselves involved in what's going on. That's what they were about. That was their reflex, was to engage what they had in front of them, versus those who were reluctant to engage, and as quick as they could, they were reaching for they needed their earbuds or staring at their phone or something to get their mind back in that alpha wave state, because they just couldn't deal with the idea of beta waves. They just couldn't deal with it because they didn't get trained as children. You know what? I don't have any use for them. Those kind of guys. That what they need is something you can't give them on the job. It's something their parents failed to build into them. And it's the simple thing of how to work.